So when we get to a certain stage in semen retention, we notice a few changes. And one of those changes tends to be an increased level of confidence. So I want to break down exactly why we feel this increased level of confidence and where it stems from. Because truth be told, it's quite elementary. So let's talk about it. So confidence takes energy, guys. When you are in a low vibration, the lowest of vibrations, I'm talking depression, anxiety, despair, that's a very low vibration, meaning you have a very low level of energy. The more positive emotions that you tend to feel take a higher level of energy. You're on a higher vibration. When you're happy, you're on a very high vibration. When you're ambitious, when you're ecstatic about something, you've got to understand that's a high energy output that your body is releasing. So the whole reason why you're experiencing a higher level of confidence is because you have the energy to display that now. Because what happens is semen retention just gathers and harvests the energy within your body. So it outputs this energy through your eyes. You can always tell how confident someone is when you look in their eyes. So I can look in someone's eyes and tell what they're feeling because the eyes are quite simply a window to the soul. So when you look at someone's eyes, right? Like when someone's had a long day or they're tired, you can always tell because you look at them in the eyes. The eyes seem weak. The eyes look tired. That's the body language that our brain is able to read and decipher. So with semen retention, the energy you have leaks through your eyes. So when people look in your eyes, they can actually see the energy that you've been harvesting. So not only do you have more energy to display confidence, but the energy is leaking through your eyes, which is showing other people that you're confident. And also too, another big thing that leads to just an increased level of confidence is just the empowerment that you're doing it. For real, like the empowerment, you're able to do it because you're in very select company. A lot of guys aren't built for this, bro. They're just not built for it. They're not built for it. Like, I gotta say it what it is. They're not built for it. They don't want to make the sacrifice because it's not easy. Some of the hardest urges to overcome besides food and eating and all that shit is just sexual urges. It's not easy to overcome because what you're doing essentially is you're taking control away from your body and transitioning that control into your mind. I'm gonna say that again. You're taking control away from your body and you're giving that same control to your mind, which is very empowering because your mind is supposed to be in control of your body. A lot of people don't understand that their body has the control when they're really their mind. They're really their consciousness. If I ask you who you are, right? And you say, oh, I am Bob. I am black. I am this body. You're truly the consciousness that inhabits this body. That's who you really are. But people self-identify with their body. They self-identify with things. So they allow their body, which is really just a vehicle for their consciousness, to make all the decisions when you should have kept that power in your consciousness. You tell your body what to do. And when you practice semen retention, you simply give the power back to your consciousness, which is where it should have been the entire time. You see what I mean? It's quite elementary. So when it comes to doing stuff like this, when it comes to retaining your seed, all you're doing is elevating the level of discipline you have. So when it comes to something simple, like you get a craving, I got a sweet tooth myself. You get a craving to eat, some shit that's bad for you, some snacks or something like that. You can just look at them and be like, nah, I'm good. I'm trying to eat healthy. I've already conquered this, which is, not an easy task. So when it comes to just deferring and not eating something that's toxic for me, that's easy because I've already conquered one of the hardest things to conquer. So that sense of empowerment is something that a lot of guys have lost. They haven't had that for a while. And getting it back boosts your confidence up completely. Also, too, I would say like the last layer to why you start to feel more confident is because you notice that people treat you differently. You get an elevated level of respect, and things just tend to go in your favor wherever you go, just simply because you attract more things because you have the energy to attract it. So let me just break this down quite simply. The universe pulls things into it. It doesn't push, it pulls things into it. So if you got a lot of negative energy, it's funny how a lot of bad and misfortunate events just seem to creep their way to you. It's because you're attracting it without realizing it. Someone who's positive is consciously attracting positivity to their life. So when you were on semen retention, you had more energy to attract things into your life. So you start to notice favorable events, like opportunities that weren't there just start to pop up. People you talk to just start to treat you better. They might have known you for years, but all of a sudden they're treating you with a higher level of respect. It's because the energy that you're giving off, they can't help but notice it and then give it back to you. It's that simple. And then with the women, you're going to notice you have a higher propensity to attract women because they can feel energy at an even higher rate than men can, because women feel the world. Men see it, but women feel it. That's the difference. So they can feel all that energy that you've been keeping. Now, I'm not saying you guys do this solely for that reason. It's kind of a very shallow reason to do retention, and it's not going to keep you in it. But these are the benefits nonetheless. And that is why guys have an increased level of confidence on retention. It's Dipsy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to catch y'all later, man. Peace out.